Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy time zones. Hi, guys. How are you all doing today? I hope you are doing great. I hope it has been a good Tuesday so far. And I hope that it continues to be a good Tuesday for you. We are gonna continue our Dungeon Siege adventures, and then we're gonna play a little bit of Phasmo at the end. I am feeling like 400 times better. I don't know what was going on Sunday, whether it was just like a little bug or no idea, but I feel way better now. So we are gonna have a nice good long normal stream, and we're gonna do all the things. We're gonna do all the thingy things. Alright, let's get in. That always minimizes it. Okay, let's see. I don't think we need that map. We do need to look at this. Alright, so we should be heading to Vycash Forest. Let's look in our journal. Follow the Vycash prophet. The prophet has escaped into the forest. Follow him. Okay. We'll not worry about the secondary ones. What does everybody's inventory look like? Now, I usually try to do this before we stream and then make jokes about it, but I did not get a chance to today. Yeah, we're gonna switch those. That is way better. And some of these are better, like, armor-wise, but they don't have any of the, like, nice specs to them. How's everybody looking on potions? I think we're looking pretty good for the moment. I think we're just going to get to adventuring. Move so that we're not standing right in front inside the thing. Okay. Clearly we have to head into the cave. Which always, yeah. Caves we either have good luck with or bad luck. There really doesn't seem to be a lot of in between. But so far, I was wondering why none of these guys were coming. Okay, we're back. I have no idea. OBS just did weird things. OBS just does not like me today, I think. I think that is the problem. I don't know. Anyway, we're back. Hopefully, according to stream, we never left. So. Oh, we're forgetting our health potions again. Yeah, that thing that we can't ever seem to remember that we absolutely need. We remember to buy them. We have tons of them, but we can't ever seem to remember to, you know, actually use them. Alright, grab that. Which way do we need to go? Well, there's apparently only one way to go, so I guess we're going this way. Oh, and there's a chest to open. And some stuff to blow up. Grab all the thingy things. Right, I guess we're going down here. Oh right, the buttons. We literally just talked about the buttons, and then I forget the buttons. We're super good at this, aren't we? Okay, let's see. I kind of hate this camera angle. I feel like I am just staring at the ground. Which I guess arguably I kind of am, but that doesn't mean that that's what I really want to be doing. Is there anything down there besides fiery pits of nothing? Yeah, I don't think there's anything down there. I mean, we can't get there from here, but yeah, in case it was somewhere we needed to try to get to. We're just gonna wait for these guys to come up here. That just seems like the best way to do it. And look at that. For once this morning, no one is sleeping on the job. Make sure we're still going the way we need to be going. There really doesn't seem to be many options, so I don't know why I'm looking that hard at it. Oh, I guess we better take these guys out before we go looking for stuff. I mean, treasure is good, but it's not very helpful if we, you know, die in the process. Okay, anything over here? There's a door over here. At least it looks like a door. I guess we'll find out. I hope we'll find out. Otherwise, it would be a crappy place to keep a door. Yep, and we are back in the forest. That was kind of an interesting looking creature. And we already have another teleporter. With some guys hiding behind it. Hiding behind the teleporter is not how we do things. That is not how it works. Hiding behind teleporters. Okay, and Tar has leveled her stuff. So what are we thinking? Aquatic affinity, which helps healing magic and nature magic damage. Can we use some of these now? Arcane renewal, combat, and nature magic recovery rate. I like that one. Freezing, ice magic, increases chance to freeze, etc. Let's go with the arcane renewal, which combat and nature magic recovery rate. I think that is probably a good option. Alright, and the signs: Sanctuary, Valera Forest Town, Snowbrook Valley Portal. And we do have a star over there. You know, sometimes I feel like these teleporters show up, you know, really close to each other, and then other times I feel like I'm struggling to find one for days. Okay, the bushes are glowy. Why no health potions? No health bushes. They're just glowy mushrooms. Well, that's confusing. There's health bushes. At least those had better be health bushes. Nope, they're not health bushes either. But they should be. Nope, there it finally went. Nope, and here I am sleeping on the job because I forgot to push all the buttons. You know, those buttons that you have to push. That we can't somehow ever seem to remember to push. Okay, we're gonna try... Nope, I guess those aren't health bushes. It just... The mushrooms make it look like it a lot. Well, we probably should explore back here. Or... Nope, it's one of those tree thingies again. We haven't seen one of those in a minute. Anything interesting back here? There is. Do we want to go in it? We're gonna save the game first because we know us and how good at this we are. Ooh. Small Vikesh prison. With a big rock dude, big scorpion. I don't know what that is. Let's look around real fast before, just to make sure we're not missing anything else. The door is locked. It appears to be marked with a glyph of the Vikesh. Do we have one of those? I mean, we have the chance of the everything. I don't see anything that looks like it. And usually if you already have it, then it just kind of, you know, does it for you, right? Okay, so we cannot let you out or fight you or whatever. Apparently I can shoot at you, though. Alright, well, I guess out of here we go. And back this way. And take out the bad guy. Oh, and he's got a couple of the tree guys with him. Bye, tree guys. I don't see anybody else. Yep, here's a new tree guy. Boop, boop, boo. Let's go this way. Ah. Can't see. That's kind of an interesting perspective with the tree splitting it all. Alright. We went in the circle. We have seen all the things. Oh, but there's still a guy. Actually, he probably just respawned. That one's half buried. Alright, here we go. And there's a scene coming up.
Eternal glory to he who destroys the attacker!
Eternal glory to the people who destroy the attacker. Well, we're the attacker, so... we're aiming for not destruction. I don't know what that does with your eternal glory, though, guys. Sorry. Well, I guess they'll find out what it does for their eternal glory. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I had to crack my neck. Nobody wanted to hear that. I don't want to hear it, and it's my own neck. But every once in a while, you know, I sleep weird or spend too long sitting in a strange position, and then it comes back to bite you in the butt later. Alright, we are now going into a small Vikesh cave, which usually means bad things. Yeah, I think whatever we're doing seems to be working. It seems like it would make more sense to go after these side guys first. I mean, it seemed like they were, like healing the main Vikesh guy, or protecting him or something in some way, but then he vanished. So I guess we'll find out eventually. Maybe. Kinda, sorta. Who knows? Forgot what button I needed to push. I really need a thing for all the wrong buttons. Really need to make a command for that so that you guys can just make fun of me or something. Or maybe ask if I'm pushing the wrong buttons when I'm just standing around for too long for no reason. Okay, there's a door here. The path leads the other direction, so I'm gonna guess that we need to go in this door. And as soon as I can get out of this doorway, I will, so that you all can actually see. Well, we did it. We got him. I guess let's grab all the stuff. And blow up some pots. Grab a chant scroll thing. Oh, there's a chest over here to open. What else? What else? Oh, there's armor. We always like a good piece of armor. Doopy doopy doo. And if it's not good, we just sell it. Ooh. And some spells. Let's see. That's another resurrect. I don't think she can use it yet. Lesser skull spray. Oh, we have plasma globes, but again, we can sell it. Right, our journal was yelling at us, so let's see. Return to Mage Lesmore, or Lysanor. Yeah, Lesmore. Super not even close. Lysanor in Amanlu. Okay. Well, that's kind of convenient because I think that's where we need to head back to anyway. And we have cleared everything out of here, I think. So let's get to the other path. Or to the actual path, I guess would be the more accurate words. Only been on for like half an hour and I still can't talk. Or already can't talk. However you want to look at it. Let's go across the bridge. I don't see another portal-y thing, so we'll just make one. It's probably easier anyway. And we'll head back. Alright, so conveniently, not that button. Everywhere we need to be is in the same place.
I sense a pale cast to your skin. Can this mean you have succeeded in overhearing a Vikesh ritual? Yes. Now, speak the phrases slowly. Such a complex chant, no wonder it stayed hidden for so long. Give me a moment to get the inflections right. Yes. No. Wait. Yes, very powerful magic indeed. It makes perfect sense. I have to try this immediately, but... Oh, yes. Thank you so much for your help. The least I can do is share it with you. To unlock the power of speaking with the dead, say the words at any incantation shrine. Use them wisely, Malonaman.
Alright. My thanks, and we completed a quest, so yes, of course, we want to save. Now we can talk to dead people.
You have done more than you know. This chant has taught me about the Vikesh, and allowed me to soothe the poor lost souls of the dead here in Amanlu. Please, take your time looking through the shop. You need no longer fear the restless spirits of the dead in this place.
Alrighty. Time to get rid of some things. We have that spell, we have that spell. I don't know about that. We will have to take a look at it in a minute. Whoops, sorry, making everybody spin. Well, that's a lot more damage, but this has all of this extra stuff. Well, we don't need the cudgel. I think we'll stick with the ones we have. That I'm unsure about. This one, though, we're gonna get rid of. You, we can get rid of. Oh, this one's a two-handed weapon, though, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's part of that problem. That's what I thought. We don't need that. Oh, you definitely need those. And this, fire resistance and health, lightning resistance and strength. It's sort of a toss-up. Okay. Let's get rid of that one. Trying to see what we have versus like what we're using and what. Ice Bolt, 89 to 148, requires 23 mana. And that's Lesser Frost Beam. Right. I think we will stick with what we've got. Oh, no, I do need to get, I forgot about that. We do need to actually do this. We had so many for a while that we kind of forgot that we need to do this sometimes. We will just buy a whole buttload of them. And same with the manas, and then I'll distribute them around. How is everyone's beginning of the week? You know, how was your Monday? Did you do anything fun or just anything, I don't know, worth talking about? I just worked. Buttercup, our other little chihuahua, Wesley's little buddy, she had a follow-up appointment with her vet for her heart stuff. Everything looks good. We are actually not the medication specifically for her heart, but one of the other medications she was on, kind of because of everything going on. We are trying it reduced, and she'll have a follow-up again in 2 weeks to see if the reduction in that medication is working or if we need to up it again. It's a medication that is pretty taxing, I think, on like the kidneys and stuff, and so it's one that if she doesn't have to be on it or take as much of it, they'd really like, yeah, that would be a good thing. So did that, I ran an errand, and then basically, yeah, I just worked all day. But I got a lot of stuff done, and we got a lot of shopping done. We needed to do a Costco run. It is one of those double-edged things to adulting and having a house full of people is you definitely have to do regular grocery shopping. Whether you want to or not. Okay, so this journal thing... Oh right, to do the estate guy we have to go back there. Well, that's kind of cool looking. I don't know if that helps us out at all right now, but it's good to know. We'll have to go back and do the... in fact, we should probably do that now while we're thinking about it. After we get rid of these guys. Somebody didn't teleport back with us anyway, so we might as well go back and get him. Either that or he got stuck. I don't know. He just didn't come back with us. Silly guy. Okay. So, doopy 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 doo quest. This is the one, right? Okay. The Lebreth Estate. Now... where is it? Down there. Okay, so the Lebreth Estate is there. So... Southern Valera Forest, Vikesh Forest... I'm not exactly sure. I guess let's try teleporting to that one and see if that takes us or gets us where we need to be. Okay. And as far as Norwich Valley, Lebreth Estate, and town of Amanlu. So this way, we think. Are all of us here? All of us came? We're all in the right place? We think, we hope. The big mutated gorillas or whatever they are. And the tree guys. Get this guy out of here too. Nope, they're just coming out of the bushes, aren't they? They're just coming from all over the place. Right, this is the estate, I'm pretty sure. Alright, this is a terrible view. There we go. Didn't improve my gameplay, but at least you can see. Okay, so down here to get into the estate, right? Yes. Alright, everybody here. Alright, here we go. But it looks like we don't have the chant thingy anymore. That's gonna be a problem. Well, I guess we'll find out in a minute. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. We need, and we can't go through the door because we have to talk to Homeboy. Alright, we're gonna have to go find one of those chant thingies. It's kind of cruddy that the chant thingy doesn't last very long. Or that we need it. Like, we should just know how to do it now. My opinion. Alright. Here is the map where... Okay. So it looks like from here we have to go this way. That looks like it's the closest chant thingy. Yes, it's a very technical term, chant thingy. Well, at least it's not far away on the map. It looks much farther. Guys, this is not for you. The chant thingy is for us, not for tree people. Okie dokie. Chance. Okay, let's get back. And try to go as quickly as possible so that we don't lose the thing. The chant. Alright, down we go, and over we go. And down we go again. Right.
Dare not to enter these grounds, for a mighty curse befouls the air and makes a mockery of faith and trust. A thrice-born curse which turns truth upon its head. One that finds life in broken vows and death in trusted hands. If you value virtue, heed my warning and come no closer.
Are you Treneth, Master Lebreth's servant?
No use if I for that name any longer. Once upon a time I answered to it, when it carried honor and trust. But now, But now it is soiled in treachery. Murderer is the name I've been given. Return from whence you came and add no further to my torment.
I have spoken with your nephew, Eldoriath. Nailed it. He believes that you are innocent.
Innocent, you say? None were wholly innocent in that day. But my name has been slandered falsely. I am not at fault for the crime of which I was condemned.
I am here to help you clear your name.
Dare I hope against hope? If your purpose is truly to return honor to my name, then I will open this door to you. But be warned, this place holds more than curses to contend with. Perils of flesh and bone wander these halls as well.
I will be on my guard.
I am doomed to roam these halls eternally, forever faced with a scene of a hideous crime.
Can you tell me what really happened?
Alas, I cannot. My knowledge of the events is incomplete.
The report of Tamwin the guard says that you were found with your master's body and covered in his blood. Surely you remember that, and how it came to be?
What the guard saw is true. Yes, I wore my master's blood, but only because I tried to staunch its flow.
Why did you not get help?
Time was not in my master's favor.
Was he already dead when you found him?
That was my fear, but I could not be certain.
You are not being very helpful. Wow, way to be rude.
You say you wish to clear my name, but your questions smack of accusation. I've told you what I witnessed, that I happened upon my master after he had been savagely attacked. I tried in vain to help him, and as I did, one of the estate guards burst in and took me prisoner. Lady Levereth, upon returning home from visiting family, listened to the guard's report and called for my execution. My words to my own defense were in vain.
Had you not worked for her family for years? Why would she not give you the benefit of the doubt?
My lady was quick to anger and quicker to draw conclusions. You can see her portrait on the wall there. Go, take it. Master Levereth joked that her red hair was a warning against her temper. She was all a shell of a woman after his death. Though she could not see me, I walked beside her as she packed her things and left the estate.
Okay. Alright, well, here we go. Oh, let's save real fast. And let's try to get over here where, you know, we could see something. Instead of being... spinning. There we go, that's a little bit better anyway. A portrait of the lady of the estate. Alright.
Other than the information I've already given you, I can offer no more. You're free to search these rooms for whatever clues as may be left.
Alright, we will look for clues. We have a portrait of the lady. Follow the ghost of Trinith Willwarren and look for clues. Okay, I think he went that way, but let's finish looking over here, because of course there's stuff to blow up. And let's do this door. No, it's locked with the Levereth family sigil. We can't use that door. Pooh. Right, lock of hair.
Hey, you found it. It's been a long time since I've seen this.
Whose hair is this?
No one of importance. Not any longer.
The texture, the dainty bow. Is this a lock of hair from a lady? Ooh.
It is. Master Leverett liked to have it near him, the way soldiers carry a loved one's favor into battle.
But Lady Levereth's hair is red, not blonde like this.
Aye. This was not from her head.
You. Anyway, did Master and Lady Levereth have a daughter?
No. Lady Leverett was never able to bless the Master with a child.
I see. A mistress, then.
At last, the truth is out. Yes, the Master had a mistress, and I helped him hide that fact. But know that I kept my Master's confidence to the last. After failing to revive my Master, I sought help. But I soon remembered the lock of hair he kept near. Its discovery would befoul his name. I returned to the room and sought the lock for safekeeping. But the guard accosted me before it could be found.
What about the items you were accused of stealing? The report assumed you were searching the room for valuables to take.
Nothing was stolen. There were items Lady Leverett could not find when she searched, but they were not stolen. Master Leverett had given them to his mistress.
Where are they now?
They are still in the possession of the mistress.
Why would Master Levereth give such valuables to his mistress?
Alas, the mistress was with child. It was Master Levereth's intent to offer enough wealth to raise the child with ease in any town or province she chose, as long as it was not this one. At least the world will know that I was not a thief, even if Master Levereth's murder goes unsolved.
Is it possible Lady Levereth knew about the mistress and the lady's temper brought her to kill the master for it?
I do not see how that is possible. Lady Levereth was gone that day, visiting family. I put her in the carriage myself, and in the time following my execution, I heard the driver confirm her travel. No, the lady did not murder her husband, though she knew about the mistress. In the days following my master's murder, she found and burned a love letter from the master to his mistress. I managed to save it from the flames once her back was turned. I thought perhaps, if someone were ever to find it, it might help lead to the truth. It is still hidden in the ashes of a fireplace.
Okay. So we have all sorts of stuff to see if we can find. Oh, the journal's flashing. I guess we should... A lock of golden hair. Follow the ghost looking for clues. So that hasn't updated or changed. Anything else in this room? It doesn't look like it. Nope, but there's little pixies or whatever these are. We will get those. Alright, we've found the burned letter. Well, nope, we need to talk to a home dude.
Oh, foul day! I was not merely accused wrongly, I was wantonly murdered, and my master killed by cruel chance.
Why have you not read this before? Or where is the mistress?
I cannot read. As a servant, such was above my station. and Master Levereth trusted me because of it. I could carry messages between him and the mistress when needed, and he had no concern that I would understand what was written.
Where is the mistress?
Dead. With my master. The mistress's chamber remains as it was. I did not tell you of her murder earlier because part of me feared that my master held some blame in this. I found them together in her chambers and moved him to his own chambers to protect his name. That is how I became covered in blood. But now I know the truth. There's still one thing for you to do. The letter may show the blame of the murder, and I will give you access to the jewels to prove no theft took place. Between the two, my name may be cleared. Follow.
Alright. Yep, and our journal's flashing at us again, so... Burned letter. Find the jewels. Well, let's blow up the stuff first, though. Oh, and there's a chest to open. I'm just gonna ransack everything while we're at it. Okay, where did Ghosty Guy go? Where did Ghosty Guy go? I don't see him. Ooh. Does the map show him? Yes. Seems like he's over here somewhere. Oh, he's back there. Okay. Whoop, wrong button. Okay, we grabbed everything. I think. Looks like it. Bring proof of Trinius innocence back to Eldoriath Willwarren in the town of Almonlive. Okay. So it looks like I have done all the things, and can I talk to Homeboy
Take the
more?
letter and the jewels back to my nephew Eldoriath to clear my name. Thank you for your aid. The truth may be harder to bear than the lie.
Okay, let's do the teleporty thing. Okay, where is... He's over this way. If the flashing star means the right thing. And then at least this quest will be done. Almost there. I think it's up this way. Yeah, the map makes it look like it is. Hopefully, we are
Between these
correct.
items, I can prove that Uncle Thraneth was neither a murderer nor a thief. Now perhaps the curse can be lifted and my uncle can rest in peace. Please, take this for your efforts. It's the least I can do for you. Have brought a ray of light back into my family's life.
Right, we have two options. In truth, your uncle yet seemed troubled, even more so. Or two, I certainly hope so. Good luck to you. What do we think? What do we think? I kind of want to find out what happened.
Troubled. Aye. It's an ill thing to know just how deeply one has been betrayed. More troubled? Indeed, the truth is disturbing, but why could he not find rest? There must still be something needing to be done to lift the curse. He is innocent, and we can prove that now. I must think on this. But you deserve a reward for your help. Here.
Alright, end conversation. Yes, we want to save for completing the quest. And we will totally take the stuff. And now Ghosty Pants is going to give us a quest.
And I rest, knowing that the true culprits have not been brought to justice. You've done much to help me. How can I ask more from you?
Right, we have two options. Nonsense, I have helped you this far. I will see it through to the end. What do you need from me? Or, it is indeed time for me to be on my way. Good luck. Let's go with the first one.
Lady Levereth returned to Ariolan after her husband's death. She lives there still. As for her brother, I had not even known she had one. I cannot offer any information on him, but if you bring her to justice, surely she will know where to find him.
Very well. I will journey to Urulon and find her. Well, at least we know how to get there. And the journal's busy blinking. Confront Lady Levereth in the town of Urulon. Okay, sorry about that. My headphones started doing weird things. Okay. To Urulon. We might as well see if we can just finish this questy quest up. Teleporter to Urulon. Okay, so we have a star right there, and we have one over there. One of those is probably where we need to go. Now, I don't think we ever finished the
Would you
Nell
like an
quest.
item enchanted today?
Okay, so that's the lady with the nettles that we've never found all of. Okay, so this would be over by the inn. That's over this way.
I would like to be alone if you do not mind.
It must be hard to have lost a husband.
Yes, it is. Do I know you?
No, but we share a common acquaintance. Eldoriath Willwarren.
The nephew of the man that murdered my husband? Why are you dredging up my painful past?
Eldoriath never believed his uncle was guilty. I investigated the crime for him.
It is understandable that the nephew would defend him, but the evidence was clear. Threneth, our servant, killed my husband when he discovered the affair my husband was having.
He couldn't have been... Wrong words. You couldn't have been very happy with your husband.
No, well, of course not. But I loved him. Please, stranger, I really do not want to talk about this.
Lady Levereth, I do not believe that Treneth killed your husband. I think you had him killed.
How dare you? What is this rubbish? Begone, and leave me in my sorrow.
Perhaps you indeed feel sorrow, but you are also guilty. I have found the jewels. Clearly you are implicated.
I did not want to do it. I was so angry with him. It was my brother who convinced me that it was the best thing. He arranged the whole thing, and it was his hand that slit my husband's throat.
Your brother? And who is he?
He is the Guardian Commander of Amalou.
What? Guardian Commander Wethril is a murderer? The Elder's most trusted advisor? I must warn him.
Lady Levereth, come with me, please. Warden Celia will want to hear of this. Now.
Very well. Strangely, it is a relief to have this finally brought into the light. Oh, my husband, forgive me.
Okay, and we do have a new task, of course. However, I am going to take a break right here real quick so that I can use the restroom and refill my water. Everybody else also go take a break, get a snack, get some water, use the bathroom, do all the things. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Right, I am back. And our little sidekick decided that he needed to follow me in. I guess he was missing being a stream buddy this morning. Alright, we are back. So let's look at the updated journal. Right, the town, the guard guy. Back in Amanlu. Okay. Which way do we need to go? This way. Right? Yes. Okay, and taking the portal back to Amanlu. Okay, so now we need to talk to the guardian of something or other, right? All of it seems to be, ooh, a little too spinny there. Over this way.
Greetings. Zelabhel has his hands full dealing with the attack on Amanlu. So if you really must speak with him, make it quick.
Actually, you are the one with whom I have business.
Oh. What can I do for you then?
I have come from Urulan. Can you guess who I met there?
Irelan. I cannot say that I know anyone from that backwater town.
No one? Not even your own sister, Lady Levereth?
Lady Levereth? That name is familiar. Wetherell, was that not the one whose husband was murdered by his own manservant? She is your sister?
Indeed. And she had an interesting tale to tell. It seems our Wetherell is much more than a simple guardian commander.
You do not know what you are talking about, foolish child. Now be gone. We have important matters to attend to.
I think not, Wetherell. Elder, I bring you proof of Wetherell's crimes. It was he, not Trenneth. I'm struggling with this poor man's name every time. Will Warren, who murdered Master Levereth. He then conspired with Lady Levereth to frame Trenneth, Will Warren, and the ever-faithful servant who kept his master's secrets even when the noose tightened around his neck.
What? Wetherell, explain yourself immediately.
Filthy rat! How dare you speak of such matters here? You who have served Valdis as faithfully as I, and now you have the nerve to call me out? I should have delivered that useless relic directly into his hands myself, once I knew how eager he was to have it. You will pay for this, arrogant pup!
Not so. You stare in the face of justice, Wetherell. We were not prepared for this fight. Alright, let's fix my spells since I'm now awake. I do love how the other people are just sitting around watching this. Well, it wasn't pretty, but we did it.
I cannot believe that it was Wetherell who betrayed us. He has been the very image of truth and justice in Amanlu for years. It was he who informed Voldis of our ages. Ah, an ill blow indeed.
Some people will go to terrible lengths to achieve power. That's the truth.
And at such an inopportune time. You deserve commendation for your courage in this. You have prevented further damage to the interests of the elves, and for that, I am most grateful. Take this, then, as a symbol of my debt to you, Malonaman.
You've done more than I ever thought possible. light of his star, bless you. Ah, the far shores across the blessed waters are no longer shrouded in fog. The light, the white cliffs are shining. Farewell, Milanaman. I go at last to my peace.
Safe travels, Trenneth, Will Warren. When you see Trevin, hail him for me. We have completed the quest. Da 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 da. And it's saved. We collected stuff. Oh, everybody got a new skill point. Let's take a look at our skill points. Yeah, let's go with Vampirism. Amount of death magic damage added to health is 3%. Let's try it. And now for our ranged lady. Shockwave. Shockwave when arrow or bolt travels farther than 9 meters. Sure. And then you, what do we have? Let's do reinforced armor again. Boop boopy doo. Yeah, let's increase the chance to freeze in the freezing spells. Right, with all of that done, let's save again. I know we just saved, but that way it's just done and there. Okay, so this quest is finished. Cool, so we've got those done. We still need to do this. Continue following the Vikash prophet. Vikash has crossed one of the chasms, cutting through the Vikash forest. You must continue following him in order to stop him. That is the next thing for us. Let's get rid of some stuff. And probably after that battle, we're going to need some potions too. I'm just guessing. Okay, you can get out of here. Armor 47, armor 52. This curse blinds enemies, causing some of their melee attacks to miss and making their ranged attacks fly wide. Keep that. Oh, we got a potion of everything. That's always handy. Nope. Well, maybe. I think his armor is better. The Dusk Spellbook of the Eagle. A great spellbook. We'll move it over there. Didn't we have a third piece of Lorathel's stuff? I mean, unfortunately, it's not great. I mean, we get some bonuses for having 2. 52, well, really 54 armor and death resistance. Anyway, that goes. I don't know about that one. And then you oddly have like nothing in your hands. Okay, armor 13, armor 12, but again, that has a lot more stuff. Now, when you're just bleh. Magic, damage resistance, and mana. And that's lightning resistance. So that's really literally the only difference. I think we'll just not change our spell books around. That seems to be kind of silly. Okay. I mean, it's not silly, it's just we're not gonna worry about it right this minute. I don't want to spend the next 5 minutes moving spells back and forth and everything else. I'm sure you don't really want me to spend the next 5 minutes doing any of that either. Doopy doopy doo. Grabbing all the thingies. Right, so you need some of these. And you need some of these. And you need some of these too. And then we've got you. Needs a couple of manas. Well, usually helps if it's actually in your hand. You need a couple of manas, and then I'll keep a couple of manas. You could use a couple more manas. And probably some more healths too, since your health thing. There we go. And we'll throw some more directly into your pockets. How are you looking? I think you're looking okay. Let's do that. Alright, we'll do some savies. And now let's go. That's not the button. This is the button. Right. So now we need to go back to where we were, right? I think so. So the South Bycash Forest. And make sure everyone is on the right spells. That's not the button. Nope, and then we didn't even follow the right path either. Well, we found the path. I guess that's all that really matters. Here we go with the stuff and the things and the stuff. I was about to say there's no baddies over here. That's weird. Well, I was wrong. There were baddies. Up, and here they all come. There's just a whole pile of them back there. We got big jackalopes and the tree guys. We've got everybody. Nope, and then they knocked me out. And now I'm sleeping on the job. Again. You know, it would be really nice if I could remember to use my potions in a timely manner. And how did we level up already? Alright. Let's do Grim Necromancy for her. And let's add more to Shockwave for her. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we go this way, yes. The bridge threw me off. I could have just waited till, you know, there were things trying to kill me, and then I would have known I was in the right spot. That is kind of how this works. Anything in this corner? No. What about over here? Okie dokie. What about this way? Is there anything in this corner? Anything in this corner? Nope, there's a big bad guy over there. Always with the caves. The caves are either really good to us or really, really bad for us. There never seems to be an in-between. So here we go. Okay. That wasn't too terrible. Well, so far anyway. And I know our melee guy is just going for the seer or whatever he is in the middle. I'm kind of going for the side guy because it feels like they're You know, again, they were kind of doing the building up or reinforcing health or shielding or something wise. I mean, clearly our melee guy, Lothar, didn't need any help. But I guess that was my kind of strategy or whatever for the whole thing. Ooh, a chest. We like chests. Oh, here come a bunch of tree guys. And wave 2, round 2, wave, round, same difference, I guess. Okay, on 2. Yep. Nope. Now we've got these big guys. And the funky looking jackalopes. Let's see if there's anything over here. No, there's a whole bunch of stuff over here. Or, well, at least there's a whole bunch of bad guys over here. I guess they qualify as stuff, also. And brightly colored mushrooms that I keep thinking are supposed to do something, and they clearly don't. Nope, and now we've got even more bad guys. More bad guys to take out. And there I am sleeping on the job. And I used potions this time. I did, I swear. I used them. I wasn't sleeping on the job for too long, though. I think the problem is that I tend to take a lot of aggro, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I'm kind of always out in front, so maybe that's why. He upgraded... I think... We'll up the crit strike. Oh, and we are already at a new portal. And we're in Arinth's Ravine. This Liz... No, I think... Because we are going to switch to Phasmo at some point. I was trying to come up with a good stopping point. Finding new portals is always a good stopping point for Dungeon Siege, but I feel like... we also, like, usually we go at least about 2 hours on Dungeon Siege, and we haven't done that yet. So, I think maybe we save and we keep going. And we'll see kind of how far we get. It's like I've said before, sometimes we find portals like immediately after just finding another one, and other times it seems to take 400 years. So. Just making sure that we don't miss anything on the sides. And man, those tree guys just like fell from the sky, didn't they? And now we have these things. They're kind of like frogmen. Or like, I don't know, that we're, oh shoot, I can picture him and I cannot tell you what he's from. He's a cartoon character who's this little sort of like ghosty guy that had like a pointy, you know, stereotypical witch hat and stuff. That's kind of what it reminds me of. That's not the button. Alrighty, let's go into this cave, see how good or bad we do at it. Yeah, we gotta do something, I guess, about my armor, because I seem to be constantly asleep. Come on, can we do it? I have faith in us. Yeesh. Well, we did it. It was not pretty, but we did it. I feel like I've said that a lot today. That's not the button. I think we had better go buy some potions. and what was I saying earlier? That we had tons and, you know, yada yada, and now we're actually using them quite a bit. It's definitely because the game got harder, not because, you know, we're just bad at it. Right? Yes, it is totally because the game just got super harder and not because we're just bad at this game.
You have done more than you...
These bigger ones heal a little bit faster, don't they? Yeah, the slow rate versus the medium rate. Maybe we should start getting a mix. I never read that part. So apparently I just don't read things. And I was always just getting the smaller ones instead because the smaller ones restore 300, but they cost 75. So 2 costs 150, and that would restore 600, which is more than what the large ones do. And while we occasionally have inventory management issues, more than occasionally, a lot, usually not so bad that we can't just get a bunch of those smaller ones. Nope, she can sell this stuff. We don't need that stuff. Do 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 do. I mean, we have plenty of money, so we can really just dump as much in here as we want. Okay, I think that's better. Let's get out of here and let's go back. I bet I didn't wait till everybody was close enough. Nope, surprisingly, they are all here. And so are all the bad guys. Oh, let's fix my spell. What was that? I again feel like I'm just staring at the floor. I feel like I can't see anything. Well, that battle went much better than some of the others we've been dealing with today. Anything else around here to break? Not that I can see. Oh, we've got stuff over here though. Ooh. And a door. Anything else? Oh, there's more stuff back here that we missed. Oh, and what's her face? Let's do that one again. That is the freezing. Chance to freeze goes up to 8%. Duration.
Halt! What do you want?
What is beyond this door?
No, you do not have the proper information. It is not for me to show you.
But I want to go through the door,
Halt.
damn it.
What do you want?
I want to go through the door.
No, you do not have the proper information. It is
Well,
not for me.
who to you? I want to go through the door. Meanie won't let me. So obviously that's something that we get access to eventually, probably, or it's some part of a side quest that we'll forget about and end up skipping. Because that does seem to be how we do it. We're missing a whole lot of side quests that we collected but never really finished. There's ones that we finished by sheer accident. Yeah. And maybe, we'll see, maybe when we get to the end, we'll go back and finish side quests. Maybe I'll do that on my own after we're done. You know, we started Dungeon Siege on stream. I'm not gonna play a bunch of it off stream without you guys, but you know, once we finish the game, if there's some side quests or something, then maybe we'll do those on our own, but the main game we're definitely not doing without all of you. Anything over here? No, it does not look like it. Oh, and there's more baddies that I couldn't see because I'm down below. And again, I think this angle has me basically looking at the floor. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't think there's a way to adjust my camera angle though. Maybe something I'll have to mess with before next week. I always forget that I have those extra spells down here. I need to remember them. Because they do come in handy. All of these battles would have gone a lot more smoothly if I had remembered them. Alright, I'm gonna save real quick because it's a good idea. Just kind of see where we're at. Yeah, like... I mean, I guess I could be more looking at the floor, but I super cannot see what's, like, ahead. It's very annoying. Okay, we are gonna go in here.
A frozen.
I know, Lothar started to say something like, you know, that we might have wanted to know. But because we were battling stuff. Okay, we go out, and then we come back in, and maybe he'll say it. Nope. Well, whatever profound thing Lothar had to say, we won't find out what it is. Nope, I guess we go up. Uppy we go. To a door that we probably can't get in. Yep, the door is locked, requires a key. It appears to be marked with an inscription that reads, "This door protects the way to the icy heart of the corrupted wood." Okay, so this is somewhere else that we'll have to come back to. Okay, not my exit. Where's my exit? There's my exit. And a bad guy. These guys and their fight style is very interesting. Spin, strike, crossover, whatever. Yeah. Look for any other things. The thingies and the stuff and the thingy things. Yeah. All the thingies. And some more tree people. And a door. Let's find out what's in the door. There's a hole in the door. Okie dokie, this way it is. Oh, and here's a cutscene.
And its salvation is ours alone, my brothers. Bring righteous fire down on this abomination who will destroy you.
I mean, seriously, we'd just be friends if you'd stop fighting us. Come on. Might as well investigate over here. Is there anything to collect? It's an awfully big space for there to be nothing for us to collect or look at or do or something. Oh. Famous last words.
Who goes there?
A friend.
The Manu-O-Star have no friends amongst the barbarians. Leave this place.
The mean thingy won't let us in the building. And I don't like it because I want to go in the building. Mostly because I don't want to forget and never go back to go in the building. I'm kind of assuming that at some point we'll have to, like it's gonna send us there.
This one won't tire. He's driven to escape us.
We will catch him.
You prepared to give long chase? I'm telling you, he won't be stopped.
Neither will I.
All right, let's go.
Well, we kind of walked into an ambush on this one. And I feel like I can't see with this stupid camera angle. Anyway, I will fix it for next time if I can. If it can be adjusted, it will get adjusted. Take out all of these guys. Bye, guys. Alright, and we have hit the next teleporter. And there's some more bad guys. That, freezing thing or whatever definitely has kind of come in handy. Alright, we have activated the new teleporter. What is this teleporter called? The other one was the western end, so this is some other end of Arendt's Ravine. Let's save our game. We are going to switch. I think now is a good time to switch. Give us a little bit of a break from Dungeon Siege, and we'll switch over to Phasmo. So give me just a second here, and I will get that switched over. Oh, and Gesundheit, Wesley. I don't know if you guys could hear him, but he totally just sneezed. Alright, I am going to get Phasmo set up, and then we will switch over. Doopy doopy doo. Where is it? There it is. And there we go. And it is all up and ready and mostly behaving itself. I think we're still going to leave eye adaptation off. I know it was sort of being suggested to do it with adaptation on until they fix stuff. But once we're in this screen, like, it looks okay. I think it looks fine. So, I don't know. Alright, so we are going to kind of do, or start doing what I kind of want to get in the habit of trying to do. I was going to do it on Sunday, but we did a short stream, don't feel great, you know, yada yada, all the things. We are going to focus on doing the objectives. All of the objectives, whatever they are, whether they're objectives I like, or ones that I hate. You know, like anything that involves a hunt. Part of that is to force me to learn how to do those things. It also will probably be kind of hilarious. And based on kind of experiments that other streamers have done and that people in the Phas community have talked about, it does seem to be a better payout to complete the objectives and not worry so much about media. We will try for perfect games whenever we can, but we're going to focus on objectives and, of course, getting the ghost, because that's kind of the whole point of the game. And the media and stuff secondarily, unless it is part of an objective.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
And I do want to also kind of do, not today because we're only going to do Phas for a little while, but also do like completely random maps, do some of the bigger maps. Hopefully it'll give us some of the bigger maps. Sometimes it doesn't. Most of the time it seems to, but then when you expect it to, it doesn't. Nope, and we never changed our stream title. Maybe we should do that. Okay, stream title has been successfully changed, at least on my end. Ruby. Okay, so we have Stephen Belfield. We need a video of a ghost, escape during a hunt, and motion sensor. Well, we said we were gonna do them all, so I guess we're gonna do them all. Hopefully it's a nice, easy ghost to escape. We'll find out. Alright, breaker is in the garage. I heard something move, or at least it sounded like something moved. And it's going up. No Jerry. And no hiding. Oh, I guess we should look back here for a bone. Bones, 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 bones. Doo-doo-doo. Are you a laundry room ghost? You are definitely not a laundry room ghost. What about a kitchen ghost? Kitchen-y ghost? Does not seem like it. They have a pool too, and this whole big backyard. I know that's not the point, but since we looked at one the other day, and I was like, oh, there's a big pool back there and all this stuff. Right, we do have tarot cards. And like I said, even though we're more focused on the objectives than we are on media and stuff, okay, it's good to know that those and things. Getting, for me anyway, getting the bone and the cursed object are kind of ingrained in how I path around and do stuff. But also, then anytime we are gonna go for a perfect game or can, or whatever, we've got it already in there. That was a door, but what door? Oh crap, it could have been any of these doors. They're all open. That was not the right button. And we are in the hallway. That was super not the right button. I went to switch to the camera, went past it, and then tried to click a picture holding the crucifix. Okay, there is hiding in here. That is good to know. Right, let's see how much it worked my sanity. Actually, not as bad as I thought it might have. So that's good to know. You still have everything in your hands, Ed. You can't pick up more stuff if you just are holding everything in your hands. That is not how this game works. Now you can pick up a whole bunch of stuff because you don't have anything in your hands. We need you, and you, and you. Where do I want to put this? I kind of want to put it like right here, sort of that way. And then dots. That'll work. Okay. Boop, ba-da-doo. What else? What else? What else? What else do we need? Motion sensor, video, and escape a hunt. I don't see any orbs, but they could also be in a spot where we can't see it from here. We could also do this, because sometimes I can't see orbs, but it can. But it doesn't look like it. Okay. Bum bum bum. Motion sensor. We were gonna take more sanity. Let's do that. And let's get another camera in there. Oh, we have EMF 5. We'll get that in our book. Hopefully it took it. Did. Are you not in the hallway? Or are you wandering? You're not supposed to on this custom, I don't think. Listen, ghost. You're in this bathroom. Alright, so we have freezing. Yeah, this custom setting, it's not supposed to change rooms, so I'm a little flummoxed. Because we definitely had cold temps and everything out here. Maybe I'll have to check my settings. I really do love figuring out the, or well, I didn't figure it out. Learning from somebody else the floor strats, that has been like amazing. Okay, now that we've figured out the actual ghost room, it was attempting to record something a minute ago, and of course now it's not. I think the motion sensor is just a hair too close for the video to get it. Oh, we can take a picture of freezing. We might as well. What's our sanity at? Our sanity is good. Oh, but you poopy ghost, you turned off the power, didn't you? Yep, you did. Poopy, poopy ghost. Where are you?
Far from there.
Okay. You're far from me, I think. Seems like what it said. Right, so that's probably why it was seeming cold over here and whatnot. That should still count as a freezy. Yes, it does. Okay, you are no help. hold on one second, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and take Wesley's collar off. He's just making a ruckus back here. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, that should be better. Now the only noises he should be making are like sneezing and tip-tapping everywhere. Why do I keep trying to hit tab? Tab is not going to help me. Okay, I have salt. We don't need any of these things. We don't need the UV. We could do salt for a video. That's not the button. Which door was that? No, we didn't get the salt video fast enough. And now it's not motion censoring either. There goes the motion sensor. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. Damn it. That's one that we needed. And of course it stepped in the salt while we weren't looking. But we don't need a salt picture. Or video. We need a ghost video. Okay, I think, let me put that down. Let's turn off the night vision. And we're just going to turn on record and see if it catches anything. I know this isn't the ghost room, but it keeps eventing from over here, so maybe we could be lucky. And I stepped away for a sec to see what the doggos were barking about, and it got a video. So let's see. Let's find out what it got. Lights flickering. Well, it's not what we were hoping for, but I guess I'll take a couple of extra bucks just to take a couple of extra bucks. Okay, we still need the ghost video and the hunt. Ugh. Right, what do I have in my hands? I still have salt in my hands, don't care. We're still pretty high. Let's grab those. Grab you. Smudge. Camera. Smudge, smudge. Let's sort our handses. That should be better. It says you're doing stuff over here. Why are you doing stuff over here? I'm gonna leave this open because I think if I can manage it, that might be an okay hiding spot. Probably not. This is probably... I mean, we'll find out. Now, we already have a motion sensor, right? Yeah. Oh, that'll be a duplicate. No. Okay, so light flickering and light switch are two separate things. Like I said, it's not supposed to be able to change rooms on this custom, but on Pro it was supposed to at least occasionally change rooms, and I played a dozen games where it didn't. So, I don't know. Maybe that's something that got broken in the Pro setting, though. Alright, come on, Ghosty Pants. I need a video. That's it. Just give me a ghost video. Pretty please. I mean, I guess we could try to pull tarot cards, but I don't want to. I'm not feeling tarot cardy at the moment. Well, and now it misformed at me. But I never saw it. I don't know. Come on, Ghosty, do something. It is just refusing to do any of the things that we need. And our sanity's down to 62. Twins will try to hunt, I think, at 50. I don't think they're Well, I guess we'll take the door move. But I still need a ghost video. Really? And we didn't get it. And we didn't get it. Right there. All shadow, ghost, and everything. And nothing. Okay. Well, it's gonna try to hunt us in a minute anyway. I know we have crucies down, so that's probably gonna prevent the hunt. But maybe... I don't know. I'm not really sure where I want to be to try and do this. I guess here? Well, it walked through me, but not in a way that I could record it. I keep trying to hit the wrong button to switch through my stuff. I don't know what the hell my brain is doing. It didn't burn either of them. Okay, don't walk through me from the wrong direction this time. Come on, Ghosty. I mean, I guess in some ways I'd rather you did nothing and then I just give up, but no. The point was trying to do the objectives. I mean, I know I've been standing in the light currently, but like in general, our sanity is pretty low. It should be trying to something, and I didn't hear it do anything. What do you think? I think maybe move on to fight another day. We've been at this for 30 minutes. I'd like to at least do one more. So, we're going with twins. And... yeah. Hopefully next time.
Welcome back.
And we were right with twins! Da 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 da! And we got a daily. That's kind of a gimme daily. I mean, it's nice that they have gimme ones every once in a while, because, you know, especially when you're just starting out, it feels really good to get one. You know? Alright, do that. Oh, we didn't put our counter on. There we go. And we'll update the counter. Right. Is there anything I can upgrade to? Anything I want to upgrade to? Where are my next upgrades? At level 70. Which is the motion sensor, the parabolic. And that's it. Okay, we are gonna go, where do we want to go next? Do we want to just do an Edgefield next, or do we want to do a Willow? Let's go ahead and do Edgefield. Hopefully we'll have time to get in one more after this. Right, we have Rose Roberts. I like these objectives much better. Photo of any EMF reading. Cleanse the area of the ghost using incense and prevent it from hunting with a crucifix. Breaker is in the garage. I almost forgot what I was grabbing. And again, we're going to focus more on just getting the objectives and collecting... Ooh, it's foggy. Whatever other media we can collect. Yeah. We're kind of trying this out. This seems to be better payout. Like I said, it'll force me to do some of the stuff that I don't like doing. Yeah, the hunting part. Which would be, you know, it is a part of the game, and I mean, it's totally fair that I don't like it. But also, the more you do it, the more I'm kind of used to it and whatever you get. Are we in the kitchen? Kitchen, 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 no kitchen. Alright, no Ouija board. And no ghosty in the laundry room. Ghosty in the bathroom? Nope. That cabinet is in the weirdest spot. I'd never really thought about it until just now. Oh, we're gonna leave that light on. Ghosty is either upstairs or in the basement. I don't like either one. Is Ghosty in the hallway? Ghosty must be in the hallway. Okay, we do still need a cursed object. And a bone. And I know we don't need them for the objectives. In fact, I've forgotten what the objectives were except for a crucifix. Huh? It's not Jerry. The voodoo doll hangs out in here. Yes, hi, Ghosty. I'm just trying to find your bone, Ghosty. There it is. Make sure it took. If I'm gonna go through the effort of taking the photo, make sure that we got the dang photo. Because I've had it happen once where it didn't count it, and I didn't notice until after the fact. It was very annoying. Okay, we are going to drop this here. Object must be the circle, which is down here somewhere, I think. There it is. Alright, we don't have to go in the creepy death trap basement ever again, as none of them have any lights at the top of the stairs. They're supposed to go down into the basement in the dark. And then turn on the light. And basements are creepy enough without all of that crap. Alright, crucifix, incense, and EMF. Let's do the EMF and the photo. Video camera. Yep, let's check our sanity. It's at 80. Get the video camera on. Just in case we have things like Orbeez. Must have been down the other hallway. No, we don't have freezing yet. But it's getting close, so we could end up with freezing. Let's get you and you, and we want another video camera down the hallway. Do I want it pointing this way? Or do I want it pointing this way? And thanks for farting on me. I didn't notice it was farting on me, or I would have tried to get a video of it. How about try placing it with you not being right on top of the wall? That'll work. Alright, what else is in my hand? This needs to go over here. There. Okie dokie. Let's see. Before we go back in, we should probably take some pills. Let's see if there's any ghost orbies. Right, none in that camera. I don't see any in this camera either. But this is kind of why I picked the location for it that I picked. Was so that that's not the button. I could pan it both directions. Okay. Let's Crucian incense. We still need to know what it is. So we need you and you. And we are going to take some meds. Let's get one of you down. And that's full hands. I want to put you like here. Put you there. Nope, I didn't get it fast enough. Alright, we have freezing. We can take a photo of the freezing. I need to turn off lights. Do I need to have both of the hall lights off? Probably, huh? Where are you?
Steps away.
Something away. Anyway, we've got our spirit box. I don't suppose it ghost wrote while I wasn't looking. Nope. Right, so we have Spirit Box. We are looking at Mimic Twins, Onryo, or Morai. see, so we've got the EMF. We still need crucifix and incense. Incense we can do right now. That'll be fairly simple. But the crucifix part, especially because we pilled up earlier, is going to be a little bit harder. I'm going to grab the second glow stick so that we can look at doors. You know, that thing with the stuff on the things where that people open. That's what we need this one for. Turning off my lights. It's an EMF 2. Oh, it is ghost writing and it just went through the salt. Well, we might as well get a ghost writing picture. And we might as well get a door move picture since we're here. Or a door move video. Nope, and it's throwing stuff. Bah! Cheese it. Hi. Yee. How about no thank you? Okay, we were gonna put ghost writing in there, so it is a Morai. Let's pick up our smudge. Couldn't see my cursor for a minute. Let's do the cleanse. Get that out of the way. I'm gonna go stand outside because I don't trust ghosty pants. Alright, so now it's just hunt with a crucifix. Which really should happen like any second. Where? I don't think we can see either of our crucifixes from where. But yeah. We are definitely within hunt range. But I don't really want to stand in there. Because I'm a giant chicken. Get the power back on. Unfortunately, cruciburns do not shut off the power like they used to. I wish they did. I would be much happier that way. Oh, and we got it. Cool. It must have started to try to hunt while we were getting the power back on. Alright, so we have all 3 objectives. We are pretty sure that Rose Roberts is a Morai. We did get a little bit of stuff. But this should give us a little bit more than trying to get all of the media and not doing the objectives. So let's find out. That definitely gave us more. That was definitely more than what we were getting before. Only by a couple hundred, but we spent less time. Yeah, in this case, the objectives weren't awful. Yeah, we spent 17 minutes, where even to try to do that, do all the media would have been 30 easy. It always seems to be. Right. I think this is going to end up being last game. So hopefully it's a good one. Let's go to Willow.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
And it's raining.
There have been new
See.
reports of a cursed object nearby.
Photo of the ghost,
The reason that the ghost was summoned here.
motion sensor, and sanity below 25. And we are looking for Alex Elliott. Oh, and we have Blood Moon. Oh, it helps if you collect your headgear, if you intend to use it. Power is in the garage. Oh, and Bone is in the power room. Makes stuff a little bit easier. Right, Ghosty is not in the garage. Ghosty is not out here either. Why am I looking for the bone? There's no tarot. There's no music box. We already found the bonehead. Ghosty is not in the kitchen. Or in the bathroom. Do we have monkey paw? No. And nothing seems out of place either. Well, maybe, is that magazine out of place? No, I think it's always there. We have Jerry. Hi, Jerry. You're kind of sitting in a weird position there, my dude. What are you doing? That's not going to count for anything. It's the panic click. Panic clicking. Oh, thanks for farting on me. So you're in here. And you threw a shoe. Why are we throwing shoes? And nice shoes. Don't throw nice shoes at people. Throw crappy shoes at people. I mean, don't throw shoes in general, but, you know, if you're gonna, throw like crappy $2 flip-flops or something. Not nice shoes. Okay, well, we know where it is. For better or worse. And blood moons do make ghosties more aggressive, so there's that fun part to deal with. I always struggle with where to put the camera in this room. I guess here. Look, mister! Stop throwing shoes at me! Stay there! Okay, bye! I'm not dealing with that crap anymore. Right, we got our ghost photo. We got a ghost video. Shit. Would you stop? Look, I got the photo, I got the video. I don't need to see your ugly face anymore. Stop it. Yeesh. Huh. Pain in the ass ghost. Alright, but we got the objective for the photo. We're gonna go stand in the van. Because I need a minute in the van. And we have Orbeez. That's all we have, but we do have Orbeez. Right, what do we have in our pockets? We have a dots and a ghost writing. We need a motion sensor and a 25%. We can get rid of you. Okay, if orbs are valid, takes Dio out. If they're not, well, then it could just still be a mimic. Okay, so what are we thinking? Thinking we better do this now. Grab you. We still have those. Get the second cruci in there, since it's breaking all of my lights. Because it's broken the lights out here, it's broken the lights in there. Rude ghost. Stop throwing things at me. I really hate that I have to be so far out with this. Like, it shouldn't need to be this far out. And that's better. Not freezing yet. Also, with the amount of venting it's done on me, it's not turned off the power. Right, you, let's get the second dots in there. Although the dodge coverage is okay. Oh, and it captured a dots ghost video. Okay, so we have dots. If we add, not that, ghost orbs. Okay, dots does take away mimic, so we can add the orbs in. Alright. Motion sensor and sanity. That's not the button. I do kind of have the feeling that we're gonna get freezing. But it's hard to know. Oh, we have ghosty writing. Okay, well, and we already got dots. I don't need that. So we have ghost writing. Right, we're gonna try to figure out where to hide to do the 25. Once we grab some stuff. And mark our thing so that we know what we're looking for. Right, we are dealing with a Tye, or a Thay, or whatever. Oh, we still need to put the motion sensor down. Let's do that. What else is in my hands? I don't need you. I need you, and one of you. And actually, once the motion sensor is down, I think we'll go back and grab an extra set of pills. There, it can set off the motion sensor now. Hopefully it does. Because if not, I'm gonna be mad. Alright, let's get our hands. Oh, our hands are fairly sorted. Okay. Wonder if that motion sensor is too high. Might as well let it record the object throw while we're standing here. Yeah, I'm really just waiting for it to go through the motion sensor. Because we already got our ghosty photo and a ghosty video. Well, it scared the crap out of me. Okay, we are gonna... We were at 75, right? Yeah, Unless it paths back here when it hunts, it shouldn't see me at all. Okay, we got the motion sensor. And I'm not doing something stupid like being... Nope. Okay. We are not open mic. That was the thing I wanted to double check. I normally don't play open mic, but I know I have a couple of times. And I don't think I always remember to turn it off. So... just waiting. As soon as that 25 hits, I'm going to switch and pop pills. Sanity drain is higher, at least I think, from what I remember on Blood Moon. I believe it's higher, so it shouldn't take real long. I kind of feel like it's already taken 400 years, but I'm impatient and I'm waiting for this thing to just show up and clap me, so, you know, there's that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting, is for it to just show up and eat me. I mean, hopefully we're lucky and it doesn't. But it is Blood Moon with my luck. So while we're waiting for either no sanity or the ghosty to try and kill me, what is everyone doing for dinner tonight? Or if you've already had dinner, if you're on that side of the world where it's later, what did you have for dinner? I don't know what I'm gonna have tonight. I haven't decided. It is trivia night, so I will eat dinner at the restaurant where we do trivia. And they offer a whole bunch of stuff. And there is a weekly special or a nightly special. I think it's, you know, Tuesday night is just the whatever the cooks feel like making special. And sometimes those are really good, sometimes they're a little experimental. I've never had one that was awful. I just had ones that like weren't really for me. Anyway, I think last week I just got quesadillas. Maybe I'll get a burger. I don't know. And of course, tomorrow for dinner, we're going to do stuffed peppers. Since I was at Costco yesterday, it's like, it's a rule. It's a law that you must get a thing of their stuffed peppers. And have stuffed peppers at some point. Yeah, they come 6 to a tray. That was a door. Right. Whoop. That is not the button. I think it is hunting. Lights are out. Shit. Yeah, as I almost don't make it out the door. Bye, Ghosty. Here, have that. That thing really almost tried to hunt, or at least it seemed like it was going to, right on my butt as I was trying to run out the door. Holy crap. Alright. We got our objectives. We did it. We are fairly certain that it is a Thay or a Taye. So let's get out of here and find out if we were right and if we survived the blood moon.
Welcome back. I've prepared some
We were right. Go us. And with all of that, 17 plus the bone, plus the blood moon bonus. Oh, and some dailies. Cool. We did it. We did it. We got it all. We found all the things. We did the objectives. Tangle was kind of a pain in our butts, but the other two, we did great. We go back to here. That is going to be it for us today. I will be back on Sunday with more Phasmo craziness. We might do completely random maps, either via the wheel or via Phasmo's random. I know there's a lot of debate as to who or is, what the random RNG is, whether the wheel is better, whether the game random is better, or whether game random is totally stacked towards just all the big maps, etc., etc. I don't know. We'll do one or the other, maybe. Probably. I'll decide when we get closer to Sunday. So, have a great rest of your week. Thank you to everyone that came to hang out with me today. All my chatters, all my lurkers, all of anybody else. Anybody watching the VoDs and clips on YouTube, I appreciate you very much as well. I know I always forget to mention you, but you are never forgotten. So thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate every single one of you. I will see you all on Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Take care of yourselves. Eat some good food, drink some water, do something just for yourself. Self-care is a thing and it is important. Have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. Bye, everyone.